Hello, collective. This is Tan from Artemis Oracle doing your reading. Let's see what comes out. We're going to do the Revealing the Truth reading. Let's see what truths you need to know whenever you come across this reading. Ooh, we have a card that just slid right out. It flipped up. It was like, hey, girl, I miss you. Somebody misses you. It says, Mies. Mies. I'm sorry, I don't know why that came out. I put miss and eager together, so miss, wait, and eager. I'm sorry. Some of you probably clicked off already. Sacrifice, dedication, ritual, worship, voluntary. Ooh. Look for investigation, explore, search. Let's see what else comes out. I saw another reader do a different layout with oracle cards and then clarified each card like as if each card was a message. So I'm gonna do that too. I thought it was an interesting way to adjust, accommodate, compensate, balance. Addiction, drug, alcohol, obsession, and toxic attachment. One more. So we're gonna have 6 cards. One more. Synchronization, resonance, music, emotion. Okay. So it looks like there's somebody that may be missing you. This is someone that you probably haven't seen for a significant amount of time, and that whatever resonates with you, what you consider a significant amount of time, because sometimes, you know, even not seeing somebody one day is like too much, you know, when you're so connected with them. But then the fact that I'm saying that, that's like a little something to look out for. Don't get attached. Don't create a codependency on someone. So there may be somebody that you may be encountering that you have not seen in a long time. It's someone you miss. You may encounter them at a train station, you know, or maybe it's somebody that's gone on a journey, gone on a trip, and you're awaiting their return. So we have sacrifice. Somebody, either you or someone in your you may be thinking of, may have had to sacrifice something. Whatever that sacrifice was, we're not entirely sure about right now, because this is something that may need to be clarified. But it says dedication, ritual, worship, voluntary. So sacrifice, you know, to sacrifice something is a choice. You have to choose to do it. So someone must have made some sort of sacrifice that is supposed to be. Most of the time when we make sacrifices, we usually do it for our highest good, or for the good of something, you know. So somebody made some sort of sacrifice for the benefit of you or their benefit. Look for investigation, explore, search. So some of you may be looking for something, you may be looking for someone, or someone is looking for you. They may be looking up information, trying to find information about you. They may be going online, they may be doing searches, they may even be asking people that you both know for any updates. Or some of you may be exploring some options, exploring something, but we need the tarot to clarify. With adjustments, some of you may be going through an adjustment period. Some of you are probably making some changes. You may be focusing on yourself, trying to find some stability, harmony, balance within yourself. You may have started a meditation practice, or you may be trying different things just to make yourself comfortable doing some sort of transition that you may be going through at this time. You know, some of you, it says compensate. Some of you may be getting an increase in something. Maybe there was an error found in your payroll probably found an error, and they're going to be making some sort of adjustment to your salary, your pay, your hourly pay, whatever. It's something to do with money when it comes to compensate, you know, or something about if you've been doing a lot of spiritual work and may have been, you know, being the best person you could be, not necessarily to get anything in return, but it's just doing the right thing. You may be receiving some sort of karma, good karma, something good may be happening to you. So that could also be some sort of adjustment that may be coming in. That may be something that you've been trying to manifest as well. And it's like you're waiting for your manifestation to come in, if it is something that you are intentionally calling on. Now, addiction, like I mentioned, toxic attachments, you could possibly have, or someone around you has an attachment to something. It could be a substance, such as food, drugs, alcohol. Yes, weed is a drug still. Yeah. But someone may be a little bit obsessing about something, maybe obsessing about you. Maybe you're noticing that you're becoming obsessed with someone yourself or something, you know, because you can develop obsessions with not only people, but with certain habits, you know, they somehow become part of your routine. Now, synchronization, resonance, music, emotion. There may be something happening that's kind of synchronizing with you, and it kind of goes with the adjustment card, because there may be something that's starting to resonate with you, or maybe something that you're trying to manifest is at the right level that you are, and then you're finally going to meet up. Everything's going to be in sync. If there is something, or maybe a sign or signal that you're looking for, you may be seeing that. You may be seeing angel numbers. I saw 33 right now. That's a master number. You may be seeing, hearing music that's kind of reminding you of something, or it's like a trigger that kind of helps realign you in some way, because maybe you're wanting something specific and you kind of got lost, and you kind of need to make some sort of adjustment. Maybe you're going back to bad habits that you have in the past, but maybe something is kind of like giving you a little bit of a wake up call, or reminding you to stay on track. It could be an angel number, it could be a song, it could be something that's significant to you, that holds true significance to you, and that you don't really see all the time, but once you do see it, it's going to like remind you to get back on track, you know, to realign. Now, so let's go into the tarot. I brought my I don't know what they're, I forgot what they're called, but they're like the fancy Alice in Wonderland deck. This, oh, so nice, so nice. Kind of pricey too. Okay, let's see what this miss you is. What is this miss you? What is this miss you? Oh no, that card stuck out, but okay, I'm gonna show you these because I feel like I got a message just for looking at. There's the Emperor energy. The Emperor is all the kings. He's hot, he's successful, he's intelligent, he is compassionate. I mean, like, he's the total package, right? Or it could be an Empress energy. However it resonates. You may be the Emperor, but then we also have the King of Swords. So this is someone who is logical, intelligent, fair, speaks from integrity and Wheel of Fortune. When I saw this is like someone is waiting for the right time. Someone is waiting, but we see there's something about time and watching, you know. Maybe some of you may be seeing a lot of flies around you. Yeah, there may be gnats around you. So maybe there is an Emperor energy who is somehow keeping an eye on you. You know, sometimes they say flies are like the spies of the spiritual world. I mean, think about it. They had carrier pigeons during war times that would deliver messages. So it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that flies can also be spying on us. You know, they had carrier pigeons, they had birds that were spies, basically. So, you know, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to believe that, right? But it's like somebody's waiting for the right time. Somebody's waiting for something to change in order to, I guess, reappear in your life. Possibly to even express that they miss you. you know. So it could be a fire sign energy, but Emperor is Aries, and the King of Swords is Aquarius, but it could be air sign energy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign or a fire sign. It could just be somebody who embodies what I mentioned, like someone attractive, intelligent, loving, and abundant, you know. But double down on the intelligent part, because the King of Swords, it's all about the mind mentality. This person may be thinking about you a lot too, maybe having obsessive thoughts coming in. Okay, let's see what sacrifices. If you like this reading so far, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Please consider subscribing as well. If you like a personal reading, please check the link in the description box or in the comment section down below. Ooh, the King of Pentacles we have for sacrifice. You know, the King of Pentacles is someone who does have to make a lot of sacrifices, because in order to reach that level of abundance, you have to make very hard decisions. You know, you have to be very dedicated to whatever it is that you're working towards building stability and money, funds, financial abundance. But this is Taurus energy, and Taurus is a fixed sign. So it could be somebody who's very grounded and stable, who is abundant, maybe even generous, may give you gifts. This person may have a beard, may have a stature. And I say that because the Gnome King, you see, he's made out of stone and he's strong. I mean, he's not made out of stone, but he looks like somebody that you cannot knock down. Like that's all. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and they're never gonna get me down. That's all popped in my mind when I said that. Ooh. So it may be somebody who's experienced a lot of adversity, struggles, challenges in their life. Oh, we have the Six of Cups. So this may be somebody from your past. Maybe this is somebody that had to sacrifice the relationship with you or the connection with you, because they were so focused on their abundance, on building their career, working on their career, working on building stability. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about strategy. It could be also about deception. Maybe this person probably made you feel like they were deceptive, because I don't know, like, let's see what's in the bottom, the Hermit. Yes, because they've been to themselves, so they may have gone silent on you, and you weren't necessarily certain what is going on with them. So it possibly made you feel like they may have been dealing with somebody. So this could be somebody from your past. It could be somebody who you may consider a soulmate, and it could be even someone, or it could be someone that you've known from childhood, right? Who embodies this, I would say workaholic. But because that's more Capricorn than anything, so the person may have Capricorn in their chart, because the King of Pentacles is an earth sign, but kings are typically assigned to fixed signs, so which is Taurus. That's why I mentioned it. So that may be significant to you as well. So you may have felt like this person may have been deceptive to you because they've gone silent. You haven't heard from them, you haven't seen them in any way, and that probably caused they've probably had to sacrifice the time and attention that they would give you so that they could focus on something else. This person possibly could also be a parent, a paternal figure, or it could even be a maternal figure that embodies masculine energy, because remember, we embody both energies. Okay, so look for oh, the Moon. Okay, so there's something hidden. Somebody doesn't know what's going on there. Someone may be thinking that someone's keeping a secret and is doing some sort of investigation to try to figure out what exactly that secret could possibly be. With the look for and the Moon card coming out, this person may be ooh, a card fell. Two cards fell. The Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. I think somebody's trying to find out some information before they come to a certain decision, and it kind of makes sense with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who is logical, just like the King of Swords. She's and she's a match, you know. This woman, feminine figure, feminine energy, can be a divorcee. This is what I've learned from other tarot readers. It could be someone who is diverse. Mercury retrograde is fucking me up, okay? Even though I know diverse is a word, we will pronounce it diverse. Well, at least in America, it might be pronounced some other way in Europe. But the Two of Swords with the Queen of Swords is like there may be a feminine energy, or just someone who is very intelligent, who is using their logic to come to a decision, but and maybe even using their intuition, because we have the amethyst, we have the purple tone showing up. So someone may be trying to use their intuition to discern something, because there may be some missing information, some facts that aren't necessarily lining up, or it's just something that's becoming a bit questionable at this time. Because if you see here, she's like giving somebody the side eye, like, really ninja? I don't like saying that word, so that's why I'm saying that word, ninja. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person is like, whatever someone is telling the Queen of Swords, something's telling her there's some missing information that she needs to like find out. She's going to investigate in order to fill in those blanks that she feels like doesn't necessarily make sense, and whatever this person may be telling her. So you may be feeling that way, or the person you're dealing with may be feeling that way. This is why when you omit facts in a story that you're telling somebody, you're lying by omission. Remember what they say? What it says? A half lie is still, no, what they said? Like a half truth is a whole lie, you know? So this is my belief. Everything comes to light, you know. Eventually the sun shines. Yes, the moon could be out, but in a few hours the sun will come out tomorrow, and all your secrets will come out tomorrow. Don't hide shit. Okay, adjust. That's too many cards for me. Adjust. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups with the High Priestess. I love this card. It's so beautiful. Look at her. The White Queen. It's like, when you think of white, it's like something that's not tainted. The truth cannot be tainted. A lie is tainted. The truth can never be tainted. I feel like somebody I think someone is really getting in touch with their emotions and realizing that maybe getting in touch with themselves. Well, that sounds so dirty. I feel like someone maybe, because with the Ace of Cups, this is about self-love, but it also could be about wanting to offer your cup of love to somebody. So this can also be new love. So some of you may be adjusting because maybe some of you have experienced bad experiences when it comes to love, not the greatest experiences. And I feel like some of you are in this adjustment period where you are just trying to center yourself and reground yourself, so that, you know, if you do meet somebody, you do receive a new love offer, that you're mentally and spiritually ready to receive them. But I feel like also some of you may be sensing that new love is coming your way. So you may be taking this time to prepare yourself in whatever way you could, because if in the past the experiences that you've had where you felt like you weren't putting your best foot forward, that you allowed past pain, stress, anxiety, fears, insecurities get in the way, it's like you're saying to yourself, no, I gotta get myself together, because when the person that I'm going to consider the person you're going to consider the one, I'm speaking as if I'm you, comes along, you want to make sure that you're prepared, that you are in touch with your intuition, and that if it is a new love offer, you want to make sure that the mistakes that you made in the past are mistakes that you do not repeat. And you're going to be using your discernment with the Queen of Swords here too for the look for. So some of you may be looking for signs and synchronicities, but you may be also looking out for red flags. And not that you're searching them out, but you're just allowing yourself to, if you see them, you like to see something, you see something, you say something. So if you see a red flag, you might say something about a red flag. All right, so now we're going to go into addiction. Tell us about addiction. Addiction. Tell me about addiction. I like the cards to come out on their own. If a card doesn't come out, maybe I have already touched on what addiction is. So I'm going to go 3 more shuffles, and then we're going to move on to the synchronization. Can you tell us about addiction? Tell us about addiction. Okay, 1 card came out. 6 of Pentacles. The White King's plum cake. 6 of Pentacles has to do with reciprocity, generosity, sharing. It could also be about breadcrumbing. So some of you may have experienced breadcrumbing energy in the past, and you probably even created or forged some sort of codependency on these people. So it's like maybe you wanted the attention, you wanted the love, whatever love the person could give you. So you were just eating up whatever this person gave you, even though it wasn't necessarily fulfilling. It left you wanting for more in a way. But I think that you're gaining clarity about that and seeing how unfair it is to you to be treated that way, but also how, let's see what else about this. But that's just with the addiction card. Let's see what else. 1 more shuffle. Okay, I went over. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that because we saw the Page of Swords. I feel like that you were with this addiction and the 4 of Pentacles, and I feel like now you're holding back from wanting to give into this energy that has been breadcrumbing you, and that maybe you're trying to employ some level of discipline and hold back your energy, hold back your love, attention from this person because of this of them not giving you what you deserve. And I'm not saying that this person could have done this intentionally. Some people are intentional with the breadcrumbing, and some people it's all they can give, you know. So but you will know, you know, depending. And if it's this addiction has to do with you, or it could be the other way. Maybe you're the breadcrumber and someone's addicted to you, and you know they may start to hold back from you because of that. Yeah, because this person probably, you know, comes around when they want, you know, something stroked, when they want to come play, have fun, whenever they get that little itch that they need scratched. So maybe some of you, or the person, you may be this person. Remember, flip it however it resonates with you. It could be you or them. Now let's see the synchronization. What is the synchronization? 7 of Wands. Some of you are maybe blocking out something. You may be creating a boundary or protecting yourself from something, because you see Alice's shoes. They're about to attack her, you know, but all she has to do is just lift her big ass feet and stomp them. Just stomp those little cards, you know. But I feel like some of you may be keeping up boundaries, you know, maybe keeping yourself away from people who don't align with you. You're keeping up your defenses when it comes to, I think that you're not going to be taking anything that doesn't really align with you, because when I think of synchronization, I think it's about alignment as well. So you may be putting up your defenses against anything that doesn't align to you. Okay, card flipped. The Lovers. Yeah, I feel like It could have to do with you holding up a boundary and protecting yourself from anything that doesn't align to what you want. Is you're making this conscious choice. You know, you may be turning your back against somebody just because of the way it looks. Dorothy's back is the scarecrow, because it's like, you know that there's something better out there for you, and you can't keep looking back in the past. That could be you. You may be looking at the signs, the way people react, how people act towards you, their actions towards you, even how they act with other people. You may be using that as an indicator for you on to when you should put up your boundary and when you can put it down. Those could be the signs that you are looking out for. And of course, it's you just being observant. Not necessarily speaking, you just watching. Metamorphosis. This to me, metamorphosis is about a change. I think you're changing the way you're going to be moving into any decisions that you make, because the Lovers is about the choice, right? So whatever choices you're going to make, you're going to be protecting yourself from those options or opportunities or situations that don't align with you, and you're going to be putting up boundaries, putting up guards to ensure that you don't step into something that isn't necessarily going to be beneficial to you, that isn't going to allow you to evolve and grow or transform your life, transform the relationships that you have, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be love, romantic. It could be anything. It could be with work. It could even be the way you take care of yourself. It could be the way you're living your lifestyle. Yeah, it could even be about how you are interacting or engaging, or reacting to conflict that may be going on around you or may be involving you. That's what I'm getting. Oh, the Tower card came out when I split the deck. So yeah, there's going to be differing opinions. There's going to be some sort of strife, conflict, argument, disagreement. And whatever this may come unexpectedly, but if you're using your intuition and you're reading the signs, you may be seeing the indicators, and that's what's allowing you to know when is the right time to put up your boundaries and protect yourself. Have your defenses ready towards any attack that may be coming your way. Okay, so I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. Once again, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check the description box or the comment section for a link to my Etsy shop. I have two options. In that, I provide you with a video reading that I will post on YouTube as an unlisted link that I will send to you in a message that you can use to see your video, your reading, and also where you can share the reading with other people if you'd like. So I thank you so much for your time and energy, and I'm wishing you a great day, afternoon, or evening ahead. Bye.